Okay, so this is my very nice patient who came in here with severe dry problems. It was affecting her work, her day-to-day life, even her hobbies. She couldn't garden. And she came to me really distraught because she's tried so many different things from different doctors. And we implemented an unusual treatment. And now she's going to kind of share with us what her problem was, what we did, and how she's doing now.
I had such severe dry eye that I was doing everything I had read about, everything my optometrist had said, including using artificial tears 10, 12 times a day. In the middle of the day, I'd have to stop and put in ointment or gel, which then I couldn't work for the next 30 minutes as that wore off. And lots of different types of drops. I had been on antibiotics at some point. I had been on steroid drops. Nothing was working. So I came in and saw Dr. Kim, and he said, crazy idea, go get a pair of goggles. He said, don't spend a lot of money on them, just go get a pair of goggles. Wear them when you're on the computer. I do work 10 to 12 hours days on the computer, and I love to read. I had not been able to read a book in 4 months. I was doing only audiobooks. Within 2 days of using the goggles, I noticed that I was not having to put drops in as frequently. And now I'm at the point that I'm getting off the FML drops, and I am only using artificial tears 3, maybe 4 times a day. I'm back to reading books, not listening to audiobooks. I can watch a whole hour's worth of TV and not take a break. Wow. And close my eyes. And I'm back to working in the yard, wearing the goggles because the goggles protect from the wind. But I've 100% got my life back. I did not realize until I started feeling better how much of my life I've lost over the last 4 months.
Oh my gosh. So tell me again about your work situation, because it was really disruptive for work.
Very disruptive. I work on a computer. I'm an office worker for 10 to 12 hours a day. And I was at the point where I would have to get the warm compress masks and wear them to staff meetings because my eyes hurt so bad to try to protect my vision for when I was on the computer. I would stop at least every hour and just totally close my eyes for 10 minutes at a time. Putting drops in almost every hour when I was on the computer. So it really was dramatically interfering with my ability to work. Wow. And I was so frustrated that I'd come home at night, couldn't even open my eyes to watch TV. I would just listen to TV, which is not fun. So I mean, it was like my life was coming to a halt at that point.
And it's amazing because we saw you today after such a simple treatment. And I can just see the look of relief, because it's scary.
It is. I mean, I had said to my family a number of times, if this keeps going, how can I keep working?
Right.
Because it was that much affecting my work.
Right. And such a simple treatment.
Goggles.
Yeah. And people don't realize and understand. People think, oh, dry eye, that's not a big deal.
A lot of people say that, and I kept trying to tell them dry eye can absolutely affect your life.
It can,
and I know people didn't believe me.
Right.
But it does.
I mean, when you have to open your eyes to function, and when you open your eyes, they feel like there's shards of glass in your eyes.
Even when they're closed, you feel like you have shards of glass in your eyes. You were in pain all the time.
All the time, yeah. And so the fact that you're so much better, and I could just see how much happier you are now, and you're able to do your hobby that you love, which you couldn't do before.
Exactly.
It's just, and such an amazing story, and we're just so thankful you'd be willing to share it with us.
I'm so thankful for you for even coming up with it. Crazy idea. I laughed about it in the car on the whole way home. We really did. Yeah. Goggles. Like, I'm going to wear goggles to work.
Yeah, I know.
But I decided to, and I threatened all my coworkers. I do have a nickname now. I'm less sensitive. They call me Goggles. Hey, Goggles, come here.
Well, you know what? It's worth it.
It's worth it.
And I am so thankful that you've done so great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.